I'm gonna show you how a bitch cuts a burger. We are here at Lion's Head for Halifax Burger Week 2019, and this is the burger offering here. And you can see we have a sesame seed bun to start at the top, and we've got like a nice mayonnaise concoction with a marinara spaghetti sauce. We've got nice shredded mass of lettuce, and then we have our burger here coming in at about, I'd say it's about 1/2 to 3/4 of an inch thick. Nice juiciness. If I push down on that, I can get a little run out. Yeah, I'm really excited to tuck her on in. So let me get my first bites. This one's gonna be, I think, a little bit messier. Weird.
Weird, I love it.
Oops, and I'm dripping. It's interesting to have a beef-based spaghetti ragu sauce on top of a beef burger. It's like 2 layers of beef. It's like a lot. Like, if I wanted that much beef, I would have slept with the rugby team tonight. But
Second bite?
really juicy though, juicy AF. Talking with my mouth full. Sarah Armstrong here is feasting in on her meat explosion. You really like those toothpicks.
Okay.
I know, right?
Weird.
That was my,
You know what?
Get your own material,
You know
bitch.
It'd be funny if I posted this first. No, I'm just joking.
Okay.
So, it's basically like I went to an Italian restaurant and got a Caesar salad and just marinara sauce and just like a side of a meatball and some untoasted, ungarlic bread.
Right, right.
I don't hate it, but the tomato is weird.
Yeah, I think this one's going to be really interesting when we break down our feedback in the car. Yeah. So we had only intended to do 3, but there was just so many to pick from. We did 4 reviews for you this year. And so now we are giving our review of the Lion's Head, and it was the Bolognese burger. You know, before we get into it, let me just say that there's 2 types of cuisine. There's Italian and Italian. This was definitely the latter category. So, Sarah, any thoughts before we get into the criteria?
Weird.
Burger's weird.
It's weird.
All right, let's start breaking it down for the people and give them what they came for. First category is...
Presentation.
Yes. Well, I don't know if there's really... It's a Bolognese burger. It has Bolognese sauce on it. It was dripping Bolognese sauce. I have some comments when we get to the comparison to the picture, but that's not the category we're on right now. Presentation on the plate, it was standard, it was basic, it was middle of the road, it was 3.
Wow, that's very high.
Well, what are you going to give it, girl?
I'm probably going to give it a 2. It did have the toothpick with the cellophane on it, which was impressive. It was very quick, too, by the way. Like, we ordered...
Oh, instant.
Yeah, and for... I mean, really. I'll give it a 2.
Great.
Yeah.
5 points in total. Moving on to the second category. Category is... Flavor. So here's where I have an issue, if I can take the lead. It's that a Bolognese sauce is a beef-based sauce, and this is dumped on a beef-based burger. And it's just like you wouldn't put ground hamburger on top of a steak. It's just...
That's a good point.
You know what I mean? And so it was just a lot of that. That's for me. That was the weirdness in it, child. Your thoughts?
Like you said at one point, well, first I was like, okay, so it's like I'm eating untoasted sesame bun, which was kind of cool.
Yeah, we got a sesame bun.
Sesame bun. Untoasted, ungarlicked bread with spaghetti sauce and a meatball and a Caesar salad underneath it. That's exactly what it seemed like to me. And then you mentioned how it was more like a taco salad.
All right, do we get to get some numbers on that?
Yeah, that's a 1. That was weird.
I'm right there with you. Let's make that twins for 2 points total.
I just want to say, like, I didn't hate it. It just was weird.
Yeah, I can't give it a great grade.
No, it was, the beef patty wasn't a frozen patty. It was just weird.
Sure.
No.
So into the next reign of categories. This is, I believe, is photographic comparison.
No, it's the burger to bun ratio.
Burger to bun ratio. All right, so I'm thinking, like, for me, I left some bun on the plate.
Me too.
There was sauce there, so I wanted some bun to absorb that, but that wasn't happening. Also, it was a messy burger. You knew it was going to be when you look at Sarah did the uncutting on this one, and then when I took my half, it like just cascaded out of the bottom because there was just a bit too much greasiness going on. So I can't give praise here, and I'm unfortunately going to give a grade of only 1.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 2, but you did cut this one. I cut the other one.
Sure.
Yeah, doesn't matter. But yeah, I had a bunch of bun left over. I had a bunch of bolognese left over. I'm just gonna call it spaghetti sauce because that's what it was. And
Straight from the ragu.
And there was a lot of mayo, which was weird, in like the Caesar salad. That's what it was. It was weird.
Yep. No, totally. Actually, I would have rathered some Caesar salad dressing than mayo. That would have at least been a different flavor dimension than beef.
And this one is
there was so much beef on it. It was like I had an entire team of rugby players in my mouth. And that's not until later tonight.
Next
Anyway.
one is fancy as fuck.
Yeah. Well, nothing says fancy to me like shredded romaine lettuce. Meh.
Wah, wah.
Or to quote The Price is Right, bum bum ba bum bum. 1 point.
Yeah, I'm at 1.
So we're just gonna match me. 1 for 1
1
for
for
2.
1. Now the photo.
I have some issues.
Let me look at that photo again. I mean, the photo is very well lit. It is. And the way that our burger came, the bun was slightly off to the side. Like it was, tilted off
Yeah,
a bit.
like
just
an
like
accent aigu.
Yeah. It was an accent grave on my end. But
En tout cas.
anyway, and you could kind of see what was inside of it. And the picture, it's a hot mess. The picture is why we ate this.
Oh, totally.
Yeah. So if I was to compare it to the picture, it looked way better than the picture.
Yep.
Way better.
Yeah, because in the picture too, it looks like I thought it was going to be like a sloppy Joe, i.e. bun with just a bunch of bolognese sauce. I didn't even know they're going to sneak a burger up in there, but there was actually a burger patty, which was very visible when they brought it, because in the picture it is literally swimming in sauce, and in the service it was actually a much better distribution of ingredients. I actually feel that the picture does not do justice here. It is a better picture, a better burger in person. Yeah. So grading this, what are you gonna say?
The picture does not do its justice.
Right.
So
She just mansplained my comment
I'm really good at that. Yeah, I can mansplaining really well too.
to a man.
Go
on.
I have you standing up to do that though.
Go on.
I'm gonna give it a 3 because it's in between. We picked this place because of other comments. We picked this place because of the picture. We felt like it belonged in the best of the worst. And when we got the burger, it was kind of like, are you sure this is the best of the worst? Because it actually looks good. But it wasn't. So the picture, I'm going to give it a 3 in the middle.
Sure. I also am going to give it a 3. But I kind of get around there. I don't know if it's because we've had so many burgers now in the last few days in these reviews, or if it was that burger, but like, I need to vomit. Like, I'm full.
I need an apple. I need
Pepto-Bismol.
and maybe a chocolate bar, like a Mars bar.
Yeah,
just to
something
settle
sweet.
down. Yeah,
Something sweet.
and yeah, definitely something sweet for sure. Maybe I was gonna say bread, but I don't want any more bread.
Anyway, look, I just want to say, because it's our final review, we love reviewing stuff. If you are in Halifax and you need a review, let us know, and we are going to do it for you. But let's add up these scores and see how it tallies. So, because Sarah can't do basic math, I will do the mathematical calculations. Well, doesn't take a lot of effort to add up a lot of ones. And we're at 18.
What?
Yeah, it's barely legal. It's
Oh my
18.
God.
So, of course, that's out of 50. We're going to double that for the percentile. So that's going to be a 36% grade. And so let's review. Our lowest burger was Lion's Head at 36%. Coming in third place was Oasis at 38%. So fairly close there, folks.
Yeah.
And next we had a trip to Steak and Stein. That was our first burger. We did the Derby burger, and that had a 50%, which is like half top, half bottoms. And then our top pick for this year for best of the worst, the award is Jungle Gyms.
Yay!
Welcome to the jungle. Yes. So
I'm very impressed because I did not think that this, out of all the burgers, I thought this would be the worst.
you got a case of jungle fever.
I do.
You thought you were going to get ill, and you got jungle fever.
Oh, I'm ill. I'm very ill. I don't feel well at all. But it was the best burger out of the worst.
Jungle fever.
Yeah.
Yep.